This morning we're going out to Sea Ventures, which is, you want me to describe it?
Sure, but now you got to start it all over again though, because otherwise it's possible to edit. Go ahead. What is Sea Ventures?
We're going out to Sea Ventures, which is a old oil rig. They converted into a dive resort out in the middle of the ocean, so we're super excited to go dive.
The moment Iris decided not to sit with me.
No,
No. It's only about a 20-minute boat ride from Semporna before you arrive at Sea Ventures Dive Rig, which has to be the most unique dive center in the world. At one time, it was a real oil rig, until it found its way from Panama, yes Panama, all the way across the Pacific to Malaysia. The only way in or out of the place is the old school elevator. Sea Ventures will never be confused with a 5-star resort, but that's fine. We came here for what's under the water, not above it. Hi.
Hi.
Want to give us a tour?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
This is our room on converted oil rig. So it's like not...
Your hair is out of control right now, I love it. Very frizzy.
So I feel like not that different than a cruise ship, except like less fancy, but it's really nice. So we got the bed in the corner there. And
Oh, the reading lights, nice.
oh, hey, not too bad. Bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Bathroom and then whole shower.
Wow.
It's a hot shower, can't complain, right?
Yeah, can't complain on an oil rig. Very excited.
I'm excited and nervous. For sure.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Or is it night? I don't know. Let's see. Window in our cabin. It's morning. There is no sun. It's 5:10 in the morning. We were up super early because today we are going to Sipadan Island. Turtles and sharks, oh maybe, and barracudas. Oh my! Yay! Are we the first people here? It's a huge cliche to say how it's a different world under the waves, but it is a cliche for a reason. Seeing this school of jackfish was surreal. They swirl around each other, creating a fish tornado. The one thing, more than anything else, that Iris and I wanted to see were turtles. And Sipidan did not disappoint. Part of its popularity is that it is almost guaranteed to see at least one turtle on every dive. They have no problem getting very close to you. They know they are safe here. This is one of the several bumperhead schools we saw. I love seeing these fish because, well, just look at them. In between dives, we needed surface interval time. We spent a lot of that time on Sipadan Island itself. Sipadan Island, world famous as one of the best dive sites in the world. It is Malaysia's only oceanic island, meaning the rest of the islands are all part of the continental shelf. But Sipadan was formed by reefs growing on an extinct volcano cone, and it took thousands of years to develop into this tiny little island that it is now. It was also Jacques Cousteau's favorite dive site, which led to a huge surge of popularity and almost destroyed the island before the Malaysian government stepped in to make it a nature park.
24 hours later.
Oh, my hair is so long. So, experience. This morning we got to do a second dive at the Sipadan site. So in total, we did 6 dives at Sipadan, usually regarded as one of the top dive sites in the world. You can see the nice mountains and hills of Borneo, Sabah behind me. So our first dive this morning, best dive of the week for sure.
Flashback.
The Barracuda tornado is massive, blocking out the light from above. I did not believe it was real at first. I was sure it was a reef or rock face instead. Got to see the bumperhead parrotfish schools. Sharks were everywhere. That was no big deal. The what was it? Turtles. Some lionfish, although Iris, when we were diving, tried to put like this. This was her signal for the lionfish. So you can see what they look like. Maybe that's why she did it. So. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. One of the more beautiful places I think we've been in the world. So it was lovely. I mean, it was not easy. I mean, it's easy for us to get here, but if you're living in America or somewhere else, it's going to be a little harder to make your way to Sabah, the land beneath the winds, as they call it. But wholly encourage you. There's nothing like Sipadan. That after the first dive, as we were coming up, our guide, pointed up, did like this. You never go like this in scuba. This means surface. He told us to look up, and he went like this, and you could see that it was pouring rain down on us as we were in the ocean, and that was just kind of surreal and in a beautiful sense. You could see these waves coming in and kind of crashing over us as we were underneath. So you looked up and you saw this chaos, and underneath it was just calm and beautiful and perfect. So that was crazy fun.
End of flashback.
So we thought we'd only get to dive on Sipidan for 3 times, but we got to go today again, so we got 6 times, and we saw an amazing amount of sea life. It's crazy. It's like being inside like the world's best aquarium ever in the world. It's amazing. And we got to see turtles the size of Kevin.
There's an important question. Are you saying that the turtles are big or that I'm small? You say the turtles are big as me. Are you using me as a comparison to say how huge they are, or say how small the turtles were? Because I'm not that big.
I'm just saying, like, you're bigger than me, so they were bigger than both of us.
Okay, we saw turtles your size too, but no one says that.
Montage.
Mabul Island is the tiny island next to Sea Adventures. It is home to many 5-star resorts and some incredible diving. Say hello, Mr. Eel. The big highlights of our dives on Mabul were the sea slugs. Sea Adventures has its own house reef, and we did a few dives there as well. While the fish were amazing, it was really fun to dive by ourselves. So did you have fun?
Yes, I had fun.
Did you go scuba diving again?
Yes.
Okay.
I will tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow. That's right. We're going out tomorrow. One more day left. Okay, Iris is done. She's leaving. Bye.